Welcome, everyone, to Tuesday night's live stream. Here we are with After Dark with the Vegan Zombie. What will we talk about tonight? We will find out. Who knows? We'll get there as soon as you guys log on. Who will be first tonight? Trini, what is up? I played my part in the game, so it's not going to expire. Don't worry. Hi, Alana, and Carrie, and Ivlani. How's everyone doing tonight? Natalie. You know, I was looking for that Unsolved Mysteries again. Still cannot find it. I guess that's before they labeled things and put SEOs in the tags and all that stuff, but cannot find it. Hi, Cynthia, Kika, Terry, Effervescent, Darth. What is going on? Got my water with me tonight. Hi, Lindsay. All right, now that I have everybody here for this important meeting, it's not really, I don't, you guys, just like any other night. You were just watching a live stream I did with Rachel and then Rachel's channel. Yeah, I did one, well, no, we did two live streams. One here and then one on John and Kristen's channel. Jimmy Kimmel, Wahida, Linda, listen, Linda. What's everyone doing tonight? What's the news? What's the latest? What are the updates? The Mazzly YouTube channel. Not familiar with that. I was, what was I? I went on Twitch earlier, did some Warcrafting, and then took a nap, and now here we are. Here we are. You're watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Cold weather there again. Yeah, it's pretty not warm here today either. I don't know if it's really, really cold, but you know, it went from 70 degrees to 40, and now it's 39. So yeah, it's kind of chilly out. I don't know why it does that. It just does it. I don't know. It was perfect the other day. It was almost like spring was there, and then it's like, just kidding. Hi, Mrs. Nightmare. Yeah, I think my heat is at like 64 or 65. That's why I got my hoodie on. I don't want to be blasting the heat anymore. I never blast the heat anyway, but even more so. Oh, you were cleaning your fridge. I did that like a month ago. I felt really good when I cleaned it all out too. Nice clean fridge. Hey, Al. So I got my Tuesday lights on. It doesn't, you can't really tell. It's actually like a pink, but it's showing up as like a purple-ish. Couldn't find I did yellow yesterday. Lilac, yeah. So what's in the news today? What's in your news today? What's new with everybody here? It's pretty. You like that? Trying to do that different color scheme for each day of the week. Yeah, I'm wondering why everybody like you probably pause those shows, right? Hopefully, you pause your shows, come over here, and then go right back to them. I finished the documentary "The Staircase" last night, and what am I gonna watch now? Rachel was watching some paranormal show last night, and I was kind of just like going through my phone. So I'm gonna try to find something tonight to watch. Been watching Netflix lately, so I'll find something. Terry says, "Whose flag is that on the bookshelf?" Well, it's mine now, but that was my grandfather's. He was in the Korean War. He was a Marine. What was that about the documentary? The Staircase? I actually had heard about it before I knew that there was a documentary, but it was this guy in North Carolina. And, well, this is way in a nutshell because it's 13 episodes long. It's really long. But basically, his wife was found dead at the bottom of the staircase. And they wanted to charge him with first-degree murder. So the whole trial is him, the whole first half of it at least is him going on trial for murder, and then a lot goes on, and it's drawn out through about 15, 16 years, this documentary. So I don't want to give anything away, but I could tell you what I think, but think about it, but that would probably give it away, so I don't want to do that. But it was a good watch. I would recommend it if you're into like murder mysteries or something like that, like a true crime kind of thing, crime or absence of a crime. Has my dad taken a shot recently? A shot. A shot. What do you mean by that? That could mean a lot of different things. Has he taken a shot? Has he taken a shot? Has he taken a shot? Hello, Laura, the transforming vegan. You're fine with spoilers. A flu shot, I believe he has. I asked my parents the other day that because people were wondering. Ozark is really good. So I'm on... The first season was really good. The second season, to me, wasn't as good, so I kind of stopped watching it halfway through. But I need to pick back up on it and then watch season 3. But the first season was super, super good. Hey, Deneen. Do my parents drink alcoholic beverages? My dad does. My dad drinks like a beer. My mom drinks alcoholic beverages probably on only special, like at a wedding or something. So not regular, like hardly ever. Maybe a couple times a year at most. Hello, AJ. I believe Josh is probably working right now. Gomez is just stopping in to say hi to everybody. Hi, Gomez. D-Bro, how's it going? Deneen. You know, I think the staircase was... It's kind of done in a fashion that kind of like how they did making The Making of a Murderer, which was definitely kept your attention. Like, I want to talk about it, but I can't. But I would end up giving it away, and then there'd be no reason to watch it if I gave it away. What else did I watch? I love Forensic Files and stuff like that, but there's a lot of old ones there, and they have like a new series of cold case files, which are I think it was made pretty recently, but these are from cold case files from like 20 and 30 years ago, and some of them a lot of them are from the early 80s, almost 40 years ago, and those are really interesting because in each one of these were a cold case for up to 40 years ago, and they ended up solving the cases like all these years later. So those ones are really interesting. And I thought there was like as many of those as the Forensic Files, because Forensic Files, they have like tons and tons and tons of those, but this one only had, I think, 12 episodes. So yes, I like Twin Peaks. I didn't watch the new one. I watched the old one, but it was so long ago. My dad really liked Twin Peaks. Brianna. You watch one of my old videos, the cheesy yellow rice with broccoli and fried tofu. I like almost forgot about that video. That was so long ago. Am I basically the kid from the Neverending Story? Which kid? I'm probably a Treo, to be honest. Books? I know books. I've got 327 books. Yeah, but comic books. No. 27,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Last of the Mohican. Like, oh. I don't remember all the words from that movie, but... Yeah, I should do like a show about true crime, right? We could do that. I mean, that's kind of what my actual background is. I mean, I went to school for criminal justice and all, so. I have been to Disney World. I've never been to Disneyland. Although every time I go to the expo, it's right directly across the street from Disneyland, but I've never been there. No, I've never seen or even heard of Bitter Blood. Is that a true crime thing? Yeah, that was heartbreaking about Artax, the horse. But I think that's the saddest part in the 80s movies for people. I mean, if you guys want, we can talk about that documentary. I just thought I would be considerate and not give it away in case anybody wanted to watch it. Because that's like the one that's fresh on my mind right now. Is there a high crime rate in my area? No, I wouldn't say it's too high, but there is crime. There's definitely crime here. But do I feel like, would I feel safe going like downtown Syracuse right now and walking around? Um, yes, I would. I've done it many times. I've gone skateboarding through there. Although I mean, I have seen crimes and stuff happen and heard of them, and I've gone to areas where people have been victims and stuff like that. So, yeah, actually, I saw. There's two with the Ted Bundy thing, and there's one with Zac Efron, and yeah, it was pretty good. I saw it. All right, Trini, I won't give it away. But the lover have had lived in her clothes for a while. Not sure what that means. Harry Potter World. That is in Universal, I believe. So it's not Disney, but Universal. I went there. It was really awesome, except for the butterbeer. That was the only thing that I had a problem with. Yeah, there's murders. I mean, the whole unsolved mysteries case was a double murder here in Syracuse. There are murders, but nothing. Yeah, there's murders here, and there, now, let me see. When I lived up by my at my grandma's old house, there was murders like right down the street from me. Um, let's just find out right now. The murders might have gone down right this year just because nobody can go outside. Well, as of March 21st, there's only been two homicides in Syracuse, but so that's pretty low for Syracuse. So maybe we're doing good this year. Because I don't remember exactly what it is, but who are the okay, so 20 people were killed here in Syracuse in 2019. 2016 there was 31 killed. The average number of Syracuse homicides they say is about 17 according to the FBI. From 1985 to 2019. Of course that fluctuates different years, and right now it looks like we're down a little bit. So there was that creepy famous infamous kidnapper guy. I forgot what his name is, but he would kidnap these girls and put them under his house in this dungeon, and he would keep them there for a long time, and like they would videotape their interactions, and they would pretend they were dancing together like they were having fun or something. And the one girl got away. He ended up taking her out with him, like out in public and stuff, and she was so like manipulated by him that he trusted that she wouldn't try to get away, but then she did, and she ended up getting away. And that house was right down the street from one of my friend's house. I was at my friend's house when they had like all this police tape around the house, and nobody even knew. I forgot what the guy's name is. Serial kidnapper Syracuse. And we're not talking about the cereal you eat either. Okay, so this is his name. John Jamelski. Yeah, this is the guy right here. Let me show you. That guy. Kidnapper. Fayetteville, New York, which is right the next town over from my parents. That's actually where the really good Wegmans is that I always go to. It's Fayetteville, DeWitt, same area pretty much. Let's see, he's 84 years old now, and he's still in jail. He didn't think he did anything wrong when he went to jail. No, they had fun. No, nobody wants to get kidnapped like that. Let me read it real quick to you. A series of girls and women were held captive. He didn't kill anybody in a concrete bunker beneath the yard of his home in DeWitt, a suburb of Syracuse. So he's been doing this from 1988 on. Nobody knew. And he's always licking the floor, or, he's just licking. Syracuse Dungeon Master. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, what did I miss? Wait, who are you talking about, Lindsay? I missed that. Hi, TLS. Lindsay, are you talking about the guy that I'm talking about, or somebody different? You drink Dr. Pepper today. I haven't had Dr. Pepper since I was a little kid. What would I rather? A juice or a smoothie, and what is healthier? I guess it depends what you're going for. I make more smoothies than I make juices, and that's just because juices are a lot more expensive to make around here, at least, and I hate cleaning up my juicer. They're both pretty healthy depending on how you make them. The way I make them, they're both pretty healthy. So if you want something light, I would go with a juice. If you want something really filling, I would go with a smoothie. Fritz Klenner. That's who you were talking about. Okay. Fritz Klenner. Was he a serial killer? Oh, the bitter blood was what you're talking about. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? What's my favorite smoothie? I usually juice frozen banana, Oatly, my protein powder, and some either peanut butter or almond butter. And let's see, I put some blueberries in mine today. Blend that up. I do that a lot too, Trini, the carrot orange with turmeric and ginger. I don't have any turmeric or ginger, but I have carrot and orange. It is exactly at 12:02 a.m. here in New York, where I am. All right, Linda. Live chat. Here we go. Hi, Angela. Carrot juice is good. Some celery. Turmeric. I've seen your stories on Instagram, Trini. You got some good-looking juices there that you make. Some of those must have been kind of expensive. You had a ton of juice. The Green Star isn't that bad to clean. I have the Slow Star by Tribest. It's not that bad to clean. I just don't like taking the brush on that little one part. That's the only part I don't like. You interacted with somebody that was planning on carrying out murders. Did he actually do it? Did he get arrested or anything? Who would win, Dracula or Wolfman? Dracula. Actually, Dracula can take wolf form. Yeah, but you had a lot of green juice in that picture too, so like you had a big picture of it. You've been watching a lot of horror movies lately. Any ones that you suggest watching that are on some of the streaming platforms? They're funny because I just watched one called The Platform, which was pretty good. One of them, Twilight Vampires. Well, even those are very strong and fast, but no teeth. I wouldn't want to go to Mars. Cabin Fever remake? What? They why would they remake that movie? Some movies they don't have to remake. Oh. So Fritz is no longer. Yeah, Liam could have done other things to fine tune his vegan diet rather than not be vegan anymore. American Werewolf in London. I just watched that last year. Again. Stir Crazy is a good name for a horror movie. Is there already a movie like that? Let's find out. Stir Crazy movie. There is. It's a movie from 1980. With Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, who are given 125-year prison sentences for being framed for a bank robbery. Stir Crazy. There it is, Stir Crazy. Somebody else also agrees and thought it would be a good name for a movie, but not a horror movie. Hey Parth. I don't know if I ever saw it. Stir Crazy. Richard Pryor. I remember him in Superman, was it 2 or 3? And he had the thing of like acid that fell through the floor and ate the floor away. Richard Pryor in Brewster's Millions. I have to watch Stir Crazy now. Do you guys remember Brewster's Millions? Let's see. My brother Pat he loves this movie. Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor. He inherits all this money. The theme is he inherits all this money, and he's got to spend $30 million in like a certain amount of time, like in a week or something. He's got to spend $30 million, and if he does it, if he spends $30 million and gets receipts for everything he spends, he gets $300 million, something like that. So it was like a very rich relative of his that died that he had no idea that he was related to, that he inherited all this, but it was like that was the catch. He had to spend it all to get it all. So it was pretty fun movie. I won't tell you what happens. Why do people commit crimes and do screwed up things? We would be here all night if we were trying to answer that question. There's so many reasons for that. I feel like there's a hair in my eyeball. When I was a kid, did I ever wear my mom's high heels or stuff? I don't believe I did. But I used to wear underoos and be Spider-Man. I was Spider-Man with underoos. Do they still have underoos? Superhero underwear? With the shirt and the... We were just talking about Brewster's Millions. My brother and my mom and my sister all had to have their gallbladders taken out. But I think my brother's was the worst because... Did I already tell you guys this story? It was a couple years ago. And he went to the hospital because he didn't feel good. He felt really bad. And he waited there. He waited there for it was like 6 or 7 hours. And then finally he got up. He goes, I don't care. I'm going. I'm leaving. And they're like, no. You look really sick. You got to sit down. And he's like, I've been here for 7 hours. I don't want to sit here and wait anymore. I'm leaving. And so they took him in and they found out that he had to get emergency surgery to get his gallbladder removed. So they did that. They took his gallbladder out, and then, and I saw him shortly after. I went and visited him, but he told me the story. So he got his gallbladder. They took it out, and it definitely needed to be taken out. They took that out for him, and then while he was recovering, and there happened to be a doctor, right? Because normally when you're recovering, there's not many doctors on the floor. It's just nurses, and if they need a doctor, they call them. But there was a doctor on the floor when he said he had to get up and go to the bathroom, and they were like, okay, but be careful. You can go to the bathroom. So he got up to go to the bathroom, and then he doesn't remember anything else. I guess he fainted, fell down, and started having a seizure. And the doctor instantly knew what was going on. He was internally bleeding, so they rushed him back into surgery. And what they did was, and he probably had a lawsuit on this because, anyway, he didn't do anything about it, but they nicked his abdominal artery, and he was bleeding. He was bleeding out internally, and he came very close to dying. He almost died. So, but he didn't. They fixed him up, and he doesn't have a gallbladder anymore. Neither does my sister or my mom. So that was the story about him. And then he was kind of out for a while, like a good, I'd say 6 or 7 months, trying to recover from that. I do know what you're talking about. The girl that eats the animals for a mukbang, the one that had like the octopus or something that grabbed onto her or something. Yeah, gross. This is my brother Brian, Katie's dad. I haven't had anything like that. Oh, that's good to know that you're better now, Angela, and vegan. Vegans? No, I'm not familiar who that is. They had something similar happen to them and they're recovering now. Well, I just found out something about me too. Like, I mean, I had surgery like 9 or 10 years ago. 9 years ago, I think it was. Yeah. For my back, and I was talking to Rachel. She's a nurse, and I just assumed they never told me anything or anything. I said they probably had to intubate me when they put me out. I mean, I don't recall any of this because I was out, but that just means putting tubes down your throat so they breathe for you. And she's like, no, I don't think you would. I mean, she might be wrong. I don't know, but she's a brand new nurse, so she doesn't think that they would intubate me to do like a back surgery like they did. It was very minimally invasive. It was microdiscectomy for my sciatica, so it was like that much of a cut into my lower back when they did it. She doesn't seem to think that they would do that. Does anybody else know if that is true or not? Would they intubate me if that happened? Because they never told me they did. And she said that they would have to be on the report and they would have to tell me, but they never did. But I will tell you, as soon as I woke up, the one thing that hurt was not my back. It was my throat. My throat was all like cut and bloody, so they might have been shoving like tubes down my throat. That's what I just figured that that's what they did. So usually for surgeries like that, they wouldn't. Sounds like they did. So she thinks that they wouldn't, but something might have happened where I stopped breathing, where they needed to do that to me quick, and my back of my throat was like cut up and bloody, and it hurt really bad. They would not do that. Then why? I mean, what other reason? Why would I have a like all cut up throat in the back? Would it be because of that? Because they didn't tell me that they had to do that. It was. She said also if they did it, they would tell me when I woke up that they had to do that to me, but they never told me anything. Yeah, so they might not have even put it on my records. That's weird. This is a different hospital that I went to. It wasn't even a hospital. It was an in-outpatient place called SOS. So I probably stopped breathing. Great. I wonder how long I stopped breathing for. That doesn't make me feel good. I know it was 9 years ago. I probably was face down because they had to do the surgery into my back. If you were face down, then definitely you had the tube and reinforced. It was their first surgery that they performed, the first back surgery they performed at that place. Would I rather lose all my gains or all my hair? Am I able to get my gains back? Am I able to grow my hair back? Oh, cool. What is that? You are amazing. Thank you, Julie, but you are amazing. So I hope you feel better too. Thank you for the super chat. That's cool. There's a little sticker, a little guy dancing around. Was that an avocado? I think it's an avocado. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Shouldn't that be reason to ban somebody's channel? Because that right there. I mean, I know a lot of people don't consider it that, but it is animal cruelty. If she's eating live animals while she's doing that, that would be a violation of YouTube terms and conditions. I still want to know about like being intubated. I mean, I know it was a long time ago, but They should tell me that stuff. Tubes down the throat is routine for many surgeries. All right, so maybe they did it and they didn't tell me because it was normal. I don't know. I thought it was normal all these years until Rachel told me that it wasn't. Oh, it's a pair. Even better. It's a dancing pair. Okay. Well, thank you, Julie. Oh, and by the way, my video that we did last night or the night before, it got demonetized because of that one small part. There was no music in it, but the small part where I showed Gandalf say, "Fly, you fools." I got demonetized. So they copyrighted my video. All right, so I'm going to say I believe that that's true, Lissu, that I probably did have a tube down my throat and they didn't tell me. I had no idea. Wow, I just woke up and I was like, why does my throat hurt? I thought my back would hurt, not my throat. But that's what happened. They should have records, shouldn't they? I have no idea where my records are. It's like the guy that taped... You're talking about Logan Paul. Did I edit the sound and No, I didn't upload anything. I can get my med records, so I can just go down there and probably get it. And then what do I even say? Like, hey, you intubated me, but you didn't put it on the records. What are you going to do about that? Will you give me a free surgery now? Can I get a free surgery now because of that? Because I really think... No, I'm just kidding. Now I want to call them and ask them. I have no idea where any of my medical records are, to be honest. My doctor that I had like over 20 years ago, I don't even know if he still practices. I completely stopped going to the doctor for all those years. You stopped breathing, Laura, when you were you conscious when they were doing that? So when I would go to the dentist, I don't know if my body has a weird whatever, but when they would try to numb me up, it wouldn't numb me. They gave me 7 injections of like the Novocaine or whatever to work on my I had a like when I was a teenager, I had a root canal, and they had to put like 7 injections in, and every time they'd touch it, I'd be like, I can still feel it. I can still feel it. I don't know why, because that's supposed to just like numb it up right away. Wherever I had the surgery. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to like go to that video and like report it for animal cruelty. Yeah, that's horrible that there's a lot of people that watch that and meanwhile, my video is getting demonetized because I used a little tiny clip from Lord of the Rings, but oh well, whatever. It's just a live stream. It's not like I really make anything on those monetized ones. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The anesthesiologist would have had to record everything that happened. Well, 22 million views. A lot of people, it was like a shock factor. Like, check this video out. Watch what this video. The video went viral. It went around, and everybody was watching it. Plus, a lot of people in those countries that's normal for them to eat stuff like that. So they're just watching. They probably thought it was funny. Okay, put her back under and start. So you could hear it all, but you couldn't move. That's what I was afraid of. I read all these horror stories, and I know it's very, very, very rare. But I was like, I'm gonna be this person that like they knock me out, and I can still feel everything, and I'm still cognizant of everything, but like I can't move. Oh, well, if they destroy records after that long, this has been like 9 years. This was, oh, maybe it was 10 years. No, 9 years. I think it was February 2011 that I got the surgery. Carpal tunnel surgery. Get the vampire fangs put in as my free surgery. With that many views, I honestly I don't know. I don't know if you would be able to do that. YouTube might look at that and be like, "Oh, she's got tons of views. She's making us money. We're not going to do anything about it." So, um, I don't know the answer to that. I would think with that many views that somebody else would have already reported her for that. And if she's still on there, then it likely didn't work. But that just seemed, rewarding somebody and paying somebody for content where, their cruelty to animals is just 22 million views. I would say people definitely reported her if that many people saw it. Well, I do have a doctor now, but I've only had this doctor now for like 2 or 3 years. So it's a brand new doctor, and that's all I've done. Like, I don't really have, I don't, he never even asked for any of my records or anything. So it's like, he doesn't have any, he just went on what I told him, what I remembered. So I don't know where any of my records are. They're probably, I don't even know if my original doctor when I was little is still alive. Because for a long time, I didn't have a doctor. I didn't go to a doctor. I remember the anesthesiologist was talking to me before I went in. They were joking about the fact that whatever they were going to give me was going to work like that because I hadn't taken any kind of pain medicine in like 30 years. Well, back then it would have been 20 years. It's been 30 now. The lady ate a live octopus. That's what we're talking about, I believe. Well, I would hope that they have all my old records from a long time ago, because, like I said, I was born with a heart condition that I eventually went to a specialist that told me that I had outgrown it, and so somewhere those records exist, I hope, just to say that I don't have it anymore. Which were important for me because I used to have to pre-medicate with antibiotics anytime I would go to a dentist when I was little because of the heart condition. So if I go to any hospital, it should be in their computer system, because I think that was just like my doctor's. Yeah, I can call the facility about my back surgery, but I'm wondering about all of my medical history. Yeah, that's true, AJ. Octopi are very intelligent. You can see different, like there's one where they can unscrew the top of a jar to get what they wanted inside. I think the food or whatever. Well, if that's true and the records will be destroyed after a certain amount of years, I think it's been quite a long time. I know it's been probably close to over 20 years since I did the heart thing. And then 9 years since I did the back. A deep cleaning. You think those records are destroyed? I would hope not. I'd hope somewhere somebody has my records. Piper wants to be knocked out. I don't know where I would find that then. I don't even know where I went. I don't know what hospital I went to. I think it was. It's here in Syracuse. I think it was on like the 6th floor or the 8th floor. And it was a cardiologist. And they put the cardiogram on my heart, my valves. The one I'm thinking of is the hospital that I was born in. Maybe my old doctor would have it, but I don't know if that old, I don't think that old doctor practices, but maybe other doctors practice at the same place that my doctor used to practice. I don't know. I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's just my health history. I don't know. Yes, I've seen Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Well, yeah, we're talking a long time ago, so I don't even know. I think these were all like real records, not real, like physical records, not computer records, because that was like right around the time people were starting to use computer records. Do an investigation on my past medical records. We're going to find out. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to find out, how healthy am I really? You lost your taste and smell, and then zinc restored them? Well, maybe I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll make a video of it. I'll request all my old records if they still have them and see. I think I have like a physical copy of all of my MRI and CAT scan from my back. Actually, I do somewhere. But that doesn't really tell me anything. It's just I'm not like a professional MRI reader, so to me it just looks like, weird stuff from like ministry. Psalm 69. I look super healthy and young, vegan. Thank you. Well, I mean, I don't feel sick or anything. I'm just wondering for my medical history because I just it would be probably good to have my medical records. You were born on January the 25th. They took you in the other room and they switched you out with another baby. Terry says, I gave a thumbs up a while ago. Get on it, everyone. Everybody smash that thumbs up. Bam! I don't even know how many. I can't see the thumbs up, so I don't know how many I got so far. But if you think I earned it over the last 4 weeks, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Do I think supplements are a scam? I feel like we only really need B12 and vitamin D unless, well, I guess they can't be a scam if you think that we need B12 and vitamin D. I don't know. I think it's something that can't really hurt if you're taking the recommended daily. If you want to try to do it through food, that's good too, and not need it the other way. Like I said, I went 23 years without taking any supplements or vitamins, and everything was good except for my vitamin D was a little bit lower. So I don't really feel that I need anything other than maybe vitamin D every so often. So, but I know there's a lot of other people that are just afraid they're not getting it, and I really don't know. Some people's bodies work differently than others. And, just luckily the things I was eating, I was getting everything I needed. So I didn't really need supplements. But, lately in the last couple of years, I've been taking them just because, see if I feel any different or anything. And I feel good. So it's not hurting me. So, but Dr. Greger does say the only ones you need are B12 and vitamin D. Which is you bring up a good point there. The ones that I've been sharing, I don't think I have them I don't have it in my description over here, but I've been talking about they're right here actually. These ones have your vitamin D, your vitamin B12, Healthy Cell, Vegan Essentials. You take one daily or one every other day, and you're good to go. So that could help certain people. I know some people feel off and they're not sure why. It could be because of a vitamin deficiency, not eating right. But then again, like I was pretty much a junk food vegan for like quite a long time after I went vegan. I'd say the first 17, 18 years. So I'd say people that are afraid they're not getting it, it could help give them peace of mind that they're getting everything they need. But do you really need them? That's questionable. Do I notice a big difference? I don't really. The only thing I can't tell if I'm not getting enough vitamin D or not. It doesn't affect me. I feel good either way. But taking the supplements I've been taking definitely helped my vitamin D. I will say that, Josh said that, as a diabetic, the days that he would take those vitamins, his numbers were really good. The days he wasn't, they were so-so. So, maybe they had a part in that. I don't know. But one thing you do want to make sure you're getting B12, and that's why being on like extreme diets, like if you were like extreme raw vegan and stuff, you might not be getting the right things. So you definitely want to have your B12. Fortunately, I never needed it because I had a good amount of B12 when I got tested. So. And that could easily be because I ate a lot of things that were like all the plant milks that I drank on a daily basis had vitamin B12 in it and vitamin D and different things like that, and cereals and nutritional yeast, and these are all things that I would eat quite often. So I was pretty much loaded on B12. Lindsay, thank you. We got a little working out pair. Keep it up. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yes, I had CMOS. I don't really know anything about it, but my friend Saraswati, she's been in a lot of my videos back in the past, but she made something for me with CMOS before. The Tim Sheaf thing was... what about Tim Sheaf? There's a lot of ridiculous things about Tim Sheaf. So Elle says, I have vitamin D deficiency. I feel great when I take them. If I don't, I feel tired. And that can definitely do it too. If you do feel like groggy and tired a lot, then it could be a low vitamin D. So you want to get your vitamin D3. I have a couple videos on B12, vitamin D, and everything. I had a friend who is a qualified dietitian, vegan, and her husband who is a PhD in it. So they know what they're talking about, and it's probably an underviewed video, but we did this years and years ago. So let me see. The vegan zombie D vitamin D. Let's see if that comes up. And a B12 one. Where is it? There it is. B12 vitamin D. So 7 years ago, yes. 7 years ago, we did this video with Akshata. Let me turn that down. Applied clinical nutritionist. Her husband is actually right behind us, making sure that everything is right, that she says all the questions that we ask. So if you guys want to go check out those videos, she talks all about B12, and then we got another video where is soy good or bad for you, and then we have vitamin D, I believe, and omegas. So that's a helpful video if you guys ever want to see that. I mean, that's possible. I wouldn't put that past being having a Irish sea moss being contaminated and stuff with growing in the ocean like that, unless you can grow it in other refineries or something. Yeah, I've heard that too, Kika, about the vitamin D. Like people say ideally you shouldn't be taking like the vitamin part, but you know, the alternative is you don't want skin cancer either. So, you know, hey, the vitamin part works, so that's what I do. Plus my dad has skin cancer and he's had it for a long time, and I don't want to, you know, if it's in the genetics, I don't want it. Oh, we got another super chat. Ivlani, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being you. We got a lot of these pairs today. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ivlani. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. And thanks for telling me, because I missed it when it first came in. Is holding a girl's hand you like be too germy for you? I don't do that. I guess I wouldn't do. I guess if I had to cross the street with my little niece, I would do that. That would probably be a germy hand, but I would. But other than that, like I'm not a hand holder. L, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube takes a cut of it. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. They take a cut of everything. Christopher. No one calls me Christopher except for my mom. Christopher? Tom? We've been on for just over an hour, too. I'm probably going to have to tend to the doggies pretty soon. I'm home alone. I am tending to the dogs myself tonight. Wait, Vegan Gains uses Streamlabs because YouTube takes a cut on super chats. What? I don't see why that would make a difference though, because I'm using OBS, which is just like Stream. It's a part of Streamlabs actually. Streamlabs is a part of OBS. That's. I don't understand that. Yeah, I can't go in the sun without a proper protection because I will sunburn really bad. How is my mom feeling? She's not feeling good at all. She's feeling really, really sick. Oh God, no. No. No, Bubble. Yeah. Christopher? Christopher? I used to always hear that. Wait, no, I don't think they take 50% of a super chat. If they do, that is ridiculous. I think, I could be wrong. I don't know. I think YouTube takes, I think it's a 65-35 for monetization. So everything that I make on a video, YouTube takes, I think, 35%. Let's just Google it right now and find out. Okay, so what, gotta spell it right, percent of a super chat does YouTube take? Bam, 30%. So YouTube takes 30%, which is better than 50, but thanks, D-Bro. Thank you for all the good wishes for my mom. Yeah, my dad's doing completely fine. He's fine. Yeah. What did I guess if you guys would rather, because everybody keeps mentioning it. What is my Venmo? I don't even know. What is it? Oh, it's just my name. At Cyan Chris Cooney. I still have a cough, yeah. I feel good, but I do have a cough. But I appreciate all the good thoughts and wishes for my mom. A Cash App? What's a Cash App? I mean, I know what a Cash App, but you mean like Venmo? Venmo, is that like a Cash App? Yeah, it's Venmo. Because it's better than PayPal, because PayPal will take a percentage too. I don't think Streamlabs takes anything. Streamlabs and OBS is free. It's just it's basically, here, let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I know it's going to look like that because that's the actual platform for it, but this is how I do everything. So when I go over to that's how I do that. When I go to the Skype one, that's how I do that. The webcam, which is over here. I forget I have that one. That's all through OBS, which is the parent of Streamlabs. When I go on Twitch, I use Streamlabs. So you don't, at least I don't know how you would do that, but maybe he does. But yeah, I'll have to talk to him about that, because I think that when you get a super chat, it's through your YouTube. They're doing it through YouTube right here. Like if you go to the YouTube, like here, let me show you. Okay, so there's YouTube right here. So if I go, where is it? Oh yeah, right here. So this is all you guys, and then right here, you click that, and that's how you do a super chat. But you're not doing that through Streamlabs. You're doing it through YouTube. So YouTube is taking your money and giving it to your content creator person. So that would be me, or if, in the case you're talking about Vegan Gains. So I don't see how Streamlabs would come into play. It's just the software you use to be able to stream. So I can plug my camera in and you guys see me and I'm streaming. Otherwise, you just got to use like a webcam or like your phone to go live. Cash App is not Venmo, it's separate. Okay. Then maybe I'm doing this wrong then. I don't know. So do I need to download Cash App and then I don't. Ilana, thank you. And am I saying your name right, Ilana? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, you fill something out through your YouTube account. And then once you're all set, I'm set because I'm monetized. So they have all of my information. When they pay me every month, it goes into my account. But I can use that same account to give somebody a super chat. Yeah, so you can give money from friends and family by Venmo. You can also do PayPal, but if you do PayPal, you got to do it friends and family, and then that doesn't take a percentage. The problem is when a lot of people, like companies, pay, then they do that because they don't do the friends and family, and then it takes quite a bit out, and it's like you're not really getting paid what the agreement was because PayPal takes it out, so that sucks. I love Always Sunny in Philly. Kitten mittens. Do you need kitten mittens? I didn't say your name right either. Cynthia? Wait, I gotta scroll up here. I said your name right. Ilana. And then I have to Google this because I'm not really sure. Is that just a general thing? Or is that the name of it? Cash App. Cash App, there it is. So this is what you guys are talking about. Cash App. And then I would have to get that on my phone, right? But I didn't say your name right, Cynthia. Then how do you say your name? I'll just call you Hammett. What about Patreon? Yeah, there's Patreon too. Patreon is you donate whatever you donate, they take out every month. So it's kind of like a reoccurring payment. But yeah, Patreon also takes a percentage of that. So yeah. I use PayPal for a lot of stuff too because a lot of my transactions go into my PayPal, so I got money in my PayPal, so I pay other people with PayPal, but I always use the friends and family. And then when I go to like VegFest and stuff like that, I use the Square reader, which I have somewhere around here, and I use people can pay with credit card or PayPal or cash. Cut my hair below my... I don't want to do that again. Travis, actually somebody did that last week, and in case you didn't see, like I did a thank you for it like a few streams ago, but I had one of our viewers named Kirby sent me a card with a $20 bill in it for a super chat, like straight here, and that's what it said. Here's your super chat. So thank you, Kirby. I appreciate that. Do I have any Mockingbird Farm merch? Yes. I have a hat, which is right here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait, where's my hat? It's not right here. It's not here. Where's my hat? It's probably over there. I can't reach it with my headphones on, but it's... Oh, no, I'm not wearing my headphones. That is so weird. I thought I was wearing my headphones. It's over there. I have a hoodie, and I have a t-shirt. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a Vegan Tea Thursday with their t-shirt. You love my channel, Cynthia? Thank you, if you're talking about my channel. That was... I did not figure that out. How did Kirby... Are you Kirby? How'd you know that? How did you know that Kirby found my home address? I have a P.O. box. Someone is watching. Oh, I talked about it? Yeah. I do wonder. I do have a PO box. Well, whoever Kirby is, thank you. Now everybody's gonna say I'm Kirby. No. Mike the Vegan cut off his beard. I like doing that. I like having a beard for a while. People recognize me with a beard, and then I shave it off completely, and then people are like, "Who are you?" I did a video once where I shaved my beard off. I had a big beard and I shaved it off. It was actually a couple years ago. So let me just pull this up real quick. Dun, dun, dun. How many ads do you have on your video? 2 ads before I can even start the video. All right, let's see this. Let's watch Mike's video where he cuts his beard off because I want to see. I'm gonna see. Let's fast forward it. Okay, there he's cutting the beard. There's some people out on the porch. Still going. I always do the same thing too. Oh wow, cut his beard off. Yeah. Oh, you got to keep going. Yep, keep going. There you go. A fresh new face. Yep. It looks good. How old is he? He is pretty young, isn't he? Do people have to watch the full ad for you to get money, or does it matter? Honestly, I don't know. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I feel like I have way more views this month, but my earnings are way down. And that's like so discouraging. So I don't know if it's because the content was the you know what that we don't talk about because you get demonetized. I don't know. I never said it in the videos. I mean, I never hashtagged it or put it in the title. But that could be it. The majority of my videos being targeted as not advertiser friendly or something. I don't know, but it's, that sucks. That's how I make my money. That's how I pay my bills. So, yeah, that's not good. My merch has not been. I really haven't sold any merch since all this has happened. I'll sell an ebook here and there, but as you know, I don't have any more physical copies of my book, and I really haven't. I think in the last probably 30 days or so, I only sold 2 shirts. So, yeah, not doing so well there. Let's see. Yep, the Schmarantine. Yeah, it is. It's funny because this channel, my second channel, is going up, but that's because I do lives every night and you guys are amazing with the super chats. So that's going up, which I'm like, okay, so now it's going to be, a better paycheck now, but unfortunately my main channel is going down, so that it's just going to make it like even again. So it's like, oh my God, I need a break here, but I don't want to complain about this because you guys, there's a lot of people that are out of work right now too. No, I didn't get a stimulus payment. This is another bad thing, and I don't know, I've had my taxes in limbo for from last year. And the reason for that, a lot of you might know, is because of that Kickstarter. And I don't know what to do with it, and my tax guy doesn't really know either. So he held off on it. And I just dropped my taxes off today for the last year, for the stimulus check. So he's going to go forward on that one. But the other one, he just felt like, he goes, I don't want to take your money for this. And, my tax guys are really, he's like a family tax guy, this Irish guy up in Syracuse. I've been going to him for like 10 years. So he's like, he legit wants to help me here, but he's like, I don't know about, the money you had here. And if we just don't do it, then they're going to come back at you and be like, you have all this money, you got to pay taxes on it. And it could be up to 30%. Imagine that. Imagine the 30% that they take out of that Kickstarter money for the movie. I did the math. It's about $22,500. That's ridiculous. So that'd be 20. I don't think it should hit me anyway, for one, because, hold on one second. AJ, thank you so much for the super chat. Number one fan. And I appreciate you being here all the time. I know your name because you're always on this, so I appreciate you and everybody else. So, yeah. So what he was saying was they could take up to that much out, and I'm like, well, this hurts me personally because, I'm in a different tax bracket from what I'm doing, and if this is claimed as my income, which it's not, by the way, just so you guys all know, every penny of that Kickstarter money is still in a special account, and I haven't touched it for any personal reasons other than what I had to do for the lawyer and, pay the Kickstarter manager and what Kickstarter originally took out for their cut of it. But other than that, nothing has been touched. It's just collecting interest right now. But that would affect my income because that they're saying it's my income, and I'm like, no, it's not my income. I'm not making money on it. I'm likely going to end up having to put more of my own money into it, which I don't want to do, to make this. So any money that's made from the movie, like, we are donating to farm savings. This is like, kind of like a non-for-profit. We're making a movie that will hopefully make money that we will donate to these animal sanctuaries. I don't expect to make any money on this, guys. So yeah, that's where I'm at right there. So now I got about 2 weeks to figure out if there's somebody that knows how to process these taxes. My tax guy, they've been doing this in their family for like 100 years or so. I don't know, a real long time. But they've never had taxes like this before. So, and I don't know what to do either. Okay, so wow, I am so transparent with people. You guys know everything about me. Well, he did his taxes today, and this is where he lives, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, these are the vitamins he takes. I do have a few more shirts with the ET thing. Those ones are like they are the pre-order ones, but I do have a bin full of a bunch of them that I have printed that was going to use. Like if I went to like did we just lose the stream? No. If I went to like a veg fest or something. But if you email me and you have a certain size you're looking for, a certain type, I can look to see if I have it, but I only have certain ones. But yeah, I do have those. But my guys that print all that stuff right now are not working at full capacity because of what's going on right now. So you'd have to contact me to see if we have anything. And that sucks because I can't really do like the hats or anything right now. Yeah, the Kickstarter is in my personal name, and I even tried to do an LLC, but the LLC I'm the sole owner of it. So either way, it comes back to me. So he couldn't find a good way to go about doing this, but he is going to try to get a hold of somebody if I can't already get a hold of somebody. There is one person I'm going to try to get a hold of. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look. There's probably some kind of medium in there. Oh, and I have two beanies, and where are they? I do have two beanies. Let me take my fake headphones off real quick. Okay, now put those headphones back on. I was playing Warcraft all day, and I had not all day, just for like an hour. So these are the two beanies that I have. They're not Go Vegan. They're vegan zombie ones. Those are the only ones I have in my possession that you could possibly purchase. That's it. So if those interest you, you can send me an email later. There's two of them. Somebody got a hold of me. I don't know if it's somebody on here, but somebody got a hold of me from Canada that they were looking for something, and I just wasn't. I need to write back, but I need to because the site doesn't. My site doesn't ship outside the country. But if somebody messages me and we figure out like the shipping prices and all that, I always do that. I always figure it out. But right now, I just didn't know if anybody wanted really like what's going on. Like, do you want to order something from somebody else? And I don't know, going through all the disinfectant things, and I don't know. I just hoping that this would be over soon. Let's see. I'm a little bit backed up on these questions here, trying to look through them all. Hi, Ted. Hi, Mel. Extra large you're looking for. I think I have a few different ones, but I haven't looked in a while, so I'm not sure the exact sizes. You're just going to have to, or maybe I'll get them together for tomorrow's live stream. We can talk about that. No, the aprons are one size. I don't know if I have any aprons here, but the aprons don't have to be pre-ordered, but I don't know if you can buy them at the store on my store right now, because like I said, they're not, the guy told me they're not really at full capacity right now working because of what's going on. They're not an essential business, but it looks like the store is open. I mean, technically, if you went there, that's the aprons right there. It comes in black and blue. Yes, load. It has there it is. It's got a nice little graphic on it. Be good to animals. Those ones are heat transfers. They're not screen printed. The t-shirts are screen printed with the exception of the little kids ones and the thick hoodies. Those are all heat transfers. Hello to everyone I have not said hello to yet. Hello, Angela. Daniel calls dibs on that. How do we email me? Go to my veganzombie.com and there's a contact form there. You can email me that way. Okay, I think I'm getting caught up here. I think I have an extra, So I actually ordered a hoodie for myself. And normally I wear small, but I think hoodies I need a medium. Shirts I wear a small, and I have a small one of these hoodies that I think is too small for me. So I potentially have another one just to sell. Time to represent, Cynthia, the vegan gear. Hey Jim, hope you're well too. All right, guys, we're on about an hour and a half. Do they run big or small? I like my shirts. They're Bella Canvas, which are my favorite. They're very comfortable and kind of fitted. So I would say maybe a little bit small, but you gotta think. So when you buy like an extra large, they're one of those ones they get wider. They don't really get longer too much. But they're stretchy and they're very comfortable. I like my shirts to be. I want people that wear my shirts to not only like the design but also to be really comfortable with what they're wearing and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll find out. Let's hold off, and tomorrow I'll just kind of look through the bin before I log on to live, and we'll figure out what I have left. Jerry O'Connell and Sliders and Stand By Me. Yeah, a lot of the stuff isn't even like the shipping is ridiculous. So if you buy something in another country, a lot of times the shipping is more than the actual product. New Life, theveganzombie.com. Go there, and there's a contact me form. That'll go to my email, and I'll be able to email you back. But there, right there, that's my website, and I'm sticking to it. No, anyway, that's my website. At the very top, you can find Contact Us. There's no send button on the contact form? Well, I know it works. Somebody just messaged. Yeah, there is. You need to. I think you probably need to reload your. So here it is. This is the contact form. Your email address. Confirm it. Go down there. Put your message in, and there's the send message, and then that'll go to me. I'll get it. I will get it. Yeah, I was looking for the Unsolved Mysteries tonight before we logged on. I couldn't find it. I really need my dad to find that. It's too late to call him right now, but I need him to find that article because it tells exactly when the Unsolved Mysteries aired, and that would make it a lot easier because there's so many Unsolved Mysteries. And I want to say it was definitely early 90s, but the crime happened in early 91, and I want to say that they needed help from Unsolved Mysteries, so it might have been like a couple years later. Maybe 90, 93 or something, 92. The sweaters are like a hoodie. That's what's on the site. There's unisex and women's, so and I can have them make whatever on any Any design can go on pretty much any shirt that we pick out. I only picked out, a few, so there wasn't like too many for people to just go crazy over. So, oh yeah, and I found my Discord name last night, so I went on there on my actual one. Oh, it looks like one of you guys sent me a donation. Was it a donation? Cool. Ellen, thank you. I just got that notification. Discord, yes. I went on Discord. Alright, so I'm on here right now. So this, I'll just say, hey everyone. Alright, so that's the real account, I think. That's my... The other one must have been just a name I put in, the vegan zombie with spaces, but this is the actual account, I think. There we go. Yeah, the Discord is there for anybody that wants to go to Discord. I don't even know. What is it? Just so we can all chat whenever. I guess what it could be good for is if I just went on there and I was like, "Hey guys, about to go live," and now you guys know. Boom, you get a little text from me. I could do that. You probably have noticed I haven't been doing Instagram. Going live, I don't know. I just figured, jump on here. Yeah, I'll have to find out. I really don't know what my inventory is right now, so I don't know if I have a 1X hoodie like that. I mean, I can make. If we're talking about my other designs, yeah, I print all my own stuff, so. Yeah, I can definitely make a 1X. I might even have one laying around. And those designs would be the Go Vegan, the Vegan Zombie, and the Zombie Crew. I print all those on my own here at the house. The ET one is the one that I was talking about, the company making for me. My dad is completely fine. He's doing good. My mom is feeling pretty sick though. Most streamers send notifications. Okay, so yeah, everybody go follow me on Discord then, and I think this is it right here. Discord right there. Discord. Go follow me on Discord, and that way I can give you notifications. I heard it's crazy though, if people have notifications on and everybody's open chat, is that how it is how do people do it when there's hundreds of people in there just chatting and there's no way you can put notifications on? Should I make it so only notifications come from me when I say, hey guys, I'm going to be online? Can I even do that? I don't know. I got to figure that out myself. I need to figure out how to Discord download for Windows. Open. Why can't I? I'm going to have to look into this. I guess I'm not even really too sure what Discord is. I guess it's like this place where we can all go chat, text each other. You know, you can send pictures or text messages or audio, and I guess it's my zombie crew one, so it's for all people that are, you know, that watch my channel, so I can tell you guys when I'm about to go live and stuff like that. And if I have an update or something, I'll be like, hey guys, you know, I'm really excited about the next video, or I don't know, just something like that. Or here's a picture of Indy. Anyway, I'm going to look at that a little bit later. I got to go tend to my doggies, and you guys have a great night. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats, and had a good time tonight. So I'll try to look into that information for tomorrow about the shirts and everything. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you later.